Hello everyone, John aka Mr. Joza here. Welcome to Altcoin Lookahead number 1 part 2, Litecoin.
So Litecoin is an alternative currency to Bitcoin. So it's very commonly known as silver to Bitcoin's gold. I designed it to complement gold, and it has more coins and faster transactions.
And less red tape and upscaling apparently. Litecoin already has segued without the 2x compromise all the way back in May. Now both Bitcoin and Litecoin are deflationary, with Litecoin having an 84 million coin cap as opposed to Bitcoin's 21 million. However, Litecoin is only trading at 0.1 of Bitcoin's value at the moment. That's the value of adoption and marketing for you. Like I mentioned in my Ethereum video where there's been good synchronization between the cryptocurrencies, I've updated the chart. This one shows Ethereum in green, Litecoin in blue and Bitcoin in white. In the last day we have a big divergence between the assets after a high level of correlation before with no significant news to trigger the difference. Altcoins are usually dragged around by King Bitcoin, so this might very well be a case for cheap altcoins. Just look at the disbelief on Twitter. I do like buying when there's blood in the streets. With the Bitcoin SegWit 2x hard fork date looming barely 40 days away, many altcoins are retracing pretty hard while the crypto traders buy up Bitcoin pre-fork. Sounds like a damn good opportunity to me. Let's have a look at possible entries. On the weekly candle width, Litecoin is sat in support in the $40 to $50 range after tagging $100 and previously oscillating in this zone for 10 full weeks. There is a pretty good case for strong price support here. Furthermore, $32 was tagged twice, both before and after the bubble to $100. For those more concerned about getting the absolute best risk-reward entry as opposed to the highest chance of actually getting filled within the support zone, here is the prospective bottom. There is further evidence of support in this range is the lack of volume after such an intense sell-off. Daily gives us a closer look. We have a support level at $50, it's beautiful round number support there. Very low volume bullish candles before a bull trap with higher volume, which ended up looking like an inverted hammer, and now we're dumping into support on a bearish engulfing candle. Volume structure in daily is somewhat unremarkable with the exception of this candle's volume fading as it approached the bear trend on the OBV. In plain English, each one of these successive peaks in the price had lower bullish momentum than the previous. This is easily seen on my volume oscillator with the previous daily candle not even registering in the positive end of the scale. For our volume structure is pretty clear. We have a bullish trend breakover at the end of the September monthly candle, then a period of very low volume where the price bleeds downwards. However, as mentioned before, low volume is indicative of support, of consolidation. It has a almost rounding bottom quality to it as well on both the OBV and price chart. But unfortunately for Litecoin, Bitcoin rallied like crazy and it really gave altcoins a bit of a headache here. Support and resistance, I'm looking on the upside here. $55 to $58, we have multiple horizontal zones where bullish exhaustion was seen on both sides of the bubble. Further up, there is some short-lived consolidation in the $65 to $70 range. Even support for the retracement seen in the middle, this exhausted at $86, so we'll call this our third zone. Now these are very distinct areas. If the price is going to travel to the upside, I wouldn't expect much resistance between these zones, it's going to be very volatile. The opposite is definitely true for the downside. It's been a long and painful journey up here from $3, but for those of us with faith, you were rewarded with a lot of support. While there are many bottoms on the way upwards, most prominent areas of support are $20 to $35 and the aforementioned $40 to $50. This might be famous last words here, but I'm going to hodl the absolute hell out of Litecoin within this range. This is an attractive hedge to my Bitcoin long while it retests the all-time highs. Keeps me exposed to crypto but does allow diversification. Perfect. Thank you very much for watching and cheers. Follow my Twitter for more frequent updates. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this.